expecting from others something for myself, for respect. And in a friend circles, and it is very important. In the friend circle, I am seeing that if I am saying something and he or she is not replying me and not responding me, so that time it's necessary for me that there is my self respect for myself, what I am doing. If I am doing something, so there is always remind that what is my value there, and what I am allowing to him for myself. And self respect is something to what is my strength and what I can do for myself. So I will I will try for sir after sometimes.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. So Aditi, what do you mean by self-respect? And why
Yes, sir.
this is a very important element, and this has a personal as well as professional angle as well. Yeah. So talk in both the scenario, especially for the professional life, because you are going to be in a corporate part of the corporate life. Why self-respect is one common element between the professional life as well as personal life, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, so self-respect is something that is important for us, mostly important for us.
Bring some energy, bring some power to your talk. ठीक है मुरारी, ये सब चीजें आपको सीखनी पड़ेंगी कि कब पिच देना है, कब टोन देना है, बोलने का तरीका क्या होना चाहिए, बॉडी लैंग्वेज क्या होना चाहिए, राइट?
ओके सर।
तो सबसे सीखिए, यहाँ पे फील कंफर्टेबल। आइडिया ये है कि हम प्रैक्टिकल कितना करें और प्रैक्टिकल सीखें और फिर बात करें। तो जब आप प्रैक्टिकल करेंगे तो ज्यादा जल्दी सीख में आएगा। आपको किताब पढ़ाने लगूंगा तो 2-3 साल लग जाएंगे। यहाँ पे आप 3 महीने में तैयार होके अपना जाओ, कुछ काम करो, ठीक है? Suppose Aditi, you have to say, bring some power, bring some energy, accumulate all the energy, bring some articulative words, right? You got अपना camera, चलिए ठीक, चलो start करो।
Okay, so sir, self-respect is so important for us, mostly important for us. The other people have nothing to do with our self-respect. It's us who have to manage our our level of self-confidence, self-respect. And in professional life, people often confuse self-respect with ego, but they should understand the difference between self-respect and ego. There is a very thin line between self-respect and ego. Like, we have to be down to earth, we have to be humble, and along with that we should be having self-respect. Like, the ones with the ego are kind of rude and so much like they are filled with anger, so they are so aggressive kind. Most people are like that. So in professional area, people have to deal with so many problems, so many challenges are there. If they are coming late, they should understand, like, they have done they are wrong that time, not and if they are and if they are listening some if they are complained about being late, so they should understand that, not they should not have ego कि नहीं अभी बस ऐसा हुआ, and they should not make excuses. It's very must in professional life. They should not always make excuses. And self-respect should be like, if we have not done something and the boss is always torturing or like complaining about us, so there we should stand up for our rights, or we should raise our voice and have our self-respect, and should resign that job.
अभी जॉब लगी नहीं, रिजाइन करने की सोचने लगी।
No,
चलो।
sir.
Yes, Shivam. Shivam, Yeah, tell me, what do you mean by self-respect? Now she is bringing a triangle, right? She has talked about self-respect, is ego, and now I'm giving one more point, self-esteem. Let's see that how you are, carving your path or your communication out of these 3 points. Yeah.
Self-respect, ego, and self-esteem. Good evening,
Yeah,
everyone.
start. Don't worry. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. So, first of all, starting with self-respect. What is self-respect? Self-respect is the value that we give ourselves. It is the value that we have given to ourselves, and we want others to give us the same value that we want others also to give us the same value that we have
But
judged.
many a times, other person don't know your value. That
Yes,
what
sir.
is your valuation in your eyes?
Yes, sir.
This is a
Due
big
to
problem.
Yes, yes, sir. Due to this only, the problem of ego comes into the picture, because we have derived our value at a higher valuation, but others do not think that, and they treat us at a less value, and due to that only the conflict of ego comes into picture, sir.
No, in fact, there is another drawback with the society,
Yes.
especially in your area or anywhere part of that. Sometimes Tashan are showing off, or with the bullet, or with the car, or with the dresses, or with the money. These things are taking place that to prove your worth, which you call self-respect. But that self-respect become something else, and you wanted to show the respect, that you respect me because I have a big car. You respect me because I have a bodybuilding. You respect me because of I have a Tashan or something like that. So many confusion is there. I hope Radhika, you will able to clarify all these things in the last, right? I will come to you. Yeah. So please, if you wish to write it, because these things are really, going to help these corporate people, or the, people who, when they are going to get into the corporate, they will, they have never got the opportunity to clarify these aspects, and still they are the part of that. Once or twice, we have also done that. We were also being caught with the self-respect to self-esteem to ego or so up, because society has taught us all those things. Yeah. Yes, Shivam. Go ahead. Sorry for interruption.
No, sir. It's very good, sir. So, self-respect. Okay. Sir, as I'm saying that self-respect and ego are very much correlated with each other. We often get confused between self-respect and ego. Once we want just like that, we want
Nothing is
others.
right, nothing is wrong, Shivam. Whatever is coming in your mind as a flow, think. And Raj, you should also keep thinking. I will come to you. ठीक है? तो ऐसा मत सोचिएगा कि आज अभी नए नए आए हैं तो क्या ही बोलना है. बोलने के लिए नए थोड़ी है. दुनिया में आए हुए 20 साल हो गए होंगे, तो बोलना तो आता ही है ना, तो वो बोलने का है. ठीक है? I will come to you, don't worry. Yes, Shivam.
Sir, can I speak a little bit later, sir? Just
okay.
I will get something.
This is a very good, way. Yeah, Manya, can you take the lead?
Yes, sir. So, sir, you gave us 3 topics: self-respect, self-esteem, and ego. So,
not given. I have not given. It got branched. I have given only self-respect, but suddenly people are talking about ego also. People are talking about self-esteem also. People are talking show-off also. So we have to clear the clutter because of this.
So, like, we didn't deliver misunderstanding and confusion.
Yeah. Whatever you wish to take. At least we should clear our thought. Now, what exactly this self-respect is.
So, firstly, self-respect is a positive feeling. Like, it is something, a positive one, which gives us self-confidence and which gives us, our which tells us our worth, that like we have a worth in the society. And self-respect is something that is driven by self-confidence, and it also gives self-confidence. When you have confidence on yourself, then you actually have that self-respect for yourself, that if I take one example, that uh, if certain things are not if in certain things I am doing I am doing something, and the other person is not even appreciating my work, is not even appreciating my skills, and I always end up I always end up doing good things, but then also I do not get any appreciation. So there comes my self respect, because I also have a self respect, and if I have done something with full dedication, with with full energy, then I deserve to get that self respect. I deserve to get that I deserve to get that appreciation. I deserve to get that worth from the other person. And if we talk about ego is a negative feeling which often leads us to the wrong path. If we have ego, like we
We
all.
know that ego is a negative feeling, Manya.
Yes, sir.
We know this. Definition we know.
Okay,
Now we want to get more deeper down to understand that why we are also becoming a victim of. We know self-respect, we
yes,
know
sir.
self-esteem, we know ego, we know show-off, right? We
Yes,
know
sir.
everything.
Yes, sir.
But question is that once or twice we are also victim of that part.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to accept this fact.
Yes,
If
sir.
some or other way we are also becoming a victim of these aspects. Now question is that can we save ourselves?
From
You were
ego.
talking about self-confidence,
Yes.
or you are talking about what you call some other aspects. So bring some clarity. We don't want definition. Everybody is talking about definition. We want some clarity and solution.
Okay,
So
sir.
talk towards the solution. What is the right solution for how anybody can drive himself or herself towards that self-respect?
Okay, sir.
It's a one day phenomena. It's a inch by inch hard work, or what exactly this is? How I can achieve that? Think from that perspective.
Okay, sir. So I was talking about ego. Ego, like I told, that it is a negative feeling, and it all often leads us to the wrong path. So ego, actually, if I give the example, we all have been in our school days, and we often had clash with our friends. So we had that ego in ourselves, that if we had a fight, then we have that in ourselves, that I will not talk to her first. Why only I? She should also talk first. We all have that this thing in our minds. Although I never had ego, sir. I never had ego. My friends also say that you don't have ego only. And that's why I often, like, I don't have any attitude or ego. I'm not boasting about myself, but I often listen from people that you don't have any ego and attitude.
You
So
know that frustration is also a form of ego. When you are not able to express ego, that we can become frustrated. That's a negative side of the ego. Either you
yes.
show it off, either you take it on your own, and that we can frustrated. That is also part of ego.
Yes, sir. I don't know actually, sir, because I have never been through that. Like I don't get angry by people easily. I don't know.
Okay, I will try. No,
Okay, sir.
to make you angry.
So
Don't
I was
worry.
talking
Yeah,
that
go
ego, like we often
ahead.
if
Yeah.
we take the example of ego, I gave the example of clash between friends. So we often have that ego, and we because of that ego, we end up not talking to our friends, even if it's our mistake, even if it's their mistake. So ego is very negative, which can lead us to a very a very negative side of our life, like it can have negative effects on us. So that is ego. And if we talk, sir, self-esteem, I'm a bit confused about
Oh,
that.
no problem, no problem. So,
So now if we talk about the solution, sir, I have to talk about the solution.
yeah, just think, I will come back to you. We still have a
Okay, sir.
time. Yeah. So, Raj, are you able to get anything? Can you talk a little bit more about the topic? Try, no
Yes.
problem. जो भी आ रहा है बोलिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
Good evening, everyone. I said something tell about self-respect. Self-respect gives a positive thing and motivate, um, motivate, motivate, and self-respect is the main sir meaning sorry problem or meaning के लिए word
कोई
meaning.
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बेसिकली सिम्टम है. जो भी पहली बार आता है वो 30 सेकंड से ज्यादा नहीं बोल पाता है, फिर 2 मिनट बोलता है, फिर 5 मिनट बोलता है, तो अभी आप भी वैसे हो जाओगे, तो डोंट वरी. ठीक है, सब ऐसे इसी फेज से गुजरे हैं. पूछ लो अभी जितने आप लोग, लग रहा हो ना कितना बोल रहे हैं, बाप रे. अभी उनसे पूछ लो, अपना पहला वीडियो इनका देख लो, 30 सेकंड के बाद गायब, दिमाग में कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा है. तो डोंट वरी, इट्स नॉर्मल. एटलीस्ट यू ट्राइड वेरी वेल. या यस आंचल.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today we will talk about self-respect. What is a self-respect? A proper respect given to ourselves with other persons is called self-respect. How is it given? How people give us self-respect? Let us talk about that. No one should directly give you a respect. No one should try to speak with us, and you will make it. Sir, can I off my camera? There was light
हाँ
problem.
हाँ, कर लो कर लो कर लो.
Yes. No one will given us the directly self-respect. We will make it. How we can make? We can do some work, some kind of work that
Sir, I want to dropped in between.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to say something. Like Achal, आप कह रहे हो, you are saying that self-respect, how people should give it. But self-respect includes self in itself. So you should talk about.
Let her say whatever she want to say.
Okay, sir.
End of the day, in session 10 minutes we will talk. Go ahead, Panchal, no problem.
Sir, I want to say that self-respect is given by ourselves. People give us how people give us the self-respect.
Don't worry. Sometimes self-respect is also that we should have enough courage to give the respect to the other. That is also self-respect, a form of self-respect, that you respect yourself that much, and basis that you are giving respect to the others also. Many people don't have that much of courage also. That is also part of self-respect. We will talk a little bit more detail. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, can I talk in later?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Kavita, would you like to speak?
Yes, sir. So, good evening. Today I'm going to talk about
Yeah, Kavita, please speak.
Yes, sir, I'm speaking. We can give the respect to ourselves by loving ourselves, take caring of ourselves. So, I'm audible?
Yes, you are.
So we can give the self-respect to ourselves by loving ourselves, take caring of ourselves, and listen to ourselves, our inner feeling, and trust. That
ठीक है, no problem.
Self-respect.
Okay, ठीक है, no problem. We can talk later. Yeah, Aditi. Yeah, Bhavya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please speak. Hope You have sufficient internet.
Yes, sir, I have now. Good evening, everyone. So today we're gonna talk about self-respect, a noun in itself, but it holds a very it holds a very important. It is a very important aspect of everyone's life. According to me, self-respect comes from it goes hand in hand with the self-confidence, the courage to accept our abilities, even our flaws. The courage to stand for ourselves is a self-respect. Self-respect also gives you um, uh, sir, sir, I'm not getting that word.
Move on out of those words. Say anything.
Okay, so self-respect allows you to take the criticism also. It helps you to work upon that. If you're getting a if you've been criticized by someone, you do not, you feel bad, but the self-respect is that which allows us to accept our flaws, to work upon that flaws if we have been criticized about that one. And self now, sir, I'll talk about self-esteem. Self-esteem uh, is similar to self-respect, but self-respect is from within, but self-esteem is that our work we do, the appreciation or the appraisal we get from others is a kind of self-esteem. And ego, as Manya and as everyone said, that ego comes from the negative feeling. Ego is a feeling that puts ourselves that we are superior. No one is superior to than me. Ego also ego is a feeling that says that you're a superior. Ego also um,
No problem. No problem. Yeah. Nisha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please. Yeah. Tell me, what do you
Good
mean
evening,
by
sir.
self-respect? Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
बोलिए
ma'am, and everyone. Sir, according to me, self-respect, firstly, I will define what is set of our self-caring and our respect of emotion. And my question is, what is benefits of self-respect? Like there are many types of benefits of self-respect. Like you will build best confidence, and you will to solve any problem, and you will survive easily in our whole world, and you will able to control our emotion, and you will able to present anything, and you will able to understanding, and you valuable person. But the which is the self confidence benefits. But how but but why are important these component elements? Firstly, I will say you will build best confidence. Like I will share my journey joining in YSI. Then my confidence is very loose, or that's why I'm not speak very easily, very influentially. Then sometime after I have self confidence, and then I realized that yes, I realized that yes, I have lack of self confidence. That's why I'm not sharing all my things, all my perspective. And second point is you will survive easily in whole world. Like you for example, as an example, if you decide any goals, and most of time people are criticize yourself, then what should we do? Like uh, you always sad for that, why are criticizing me? So you will not survive your goals, you will not easily survive in whole world. And if you have a self respect, then you usually survive in whole world, and then you usually achieve anything. And third point is you will able to control our emotion. Like as an example, as an example, you are very over emotional person, and then other person talk to anything, you are not best, what is this, what is wrong, what is happening this your life. So then your confidence level is like losing point. Then you are not able to control our emotions. So that's why it's help your self confidence, that's why self respect help your able to control ourself.
Our
And other point is
your
yes,
emotion.
yes, sorry for that. And next point is understanding you have to name sorry and you valuable person. Like if you have self respect, then other person respect your perspective, respect your ideology,
Okay.
respect
Okay, your voice is not
your
coming clearly.
creativity.
निशा योर
And yes,
आपका आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रहा है.
disadvantage of self respect, like if you self respect, like Manya also said, ego, arrogant person. So it is example of over self respect. And
Okay.
second point is like if you have not.
Okay. निशा आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है, right? Don't worry. Yeah. So Radhika, I want from something from your side, that what exactly this is, first one, and yeah, after that you can take the things forward as per your choice. Yeah.
Sir, I'm audible.
नहीं अभी ठीक है निशा, I have heard you. Abhi
Okay, sir.
let the Radhika listen. Radhika, okay? Yeah, Radhika.
Sir, I didn't hear you, like what you exactly said. Like, firstly, what should I deal
Yeah,
with?
you tell me that what exactly we were discussing about in your psychology terminology. Would love to listen that what do you mean by this, all these aspects, and why we are so confused with the self ego, self respect, and sometimes self confidence, and sometimes self esteem. What is this all terminology? Why we are so confused? Yeah, please help us.
Yeah. Firstly, good evening, everyone. My name is Radhika Sarasya, and I'm happy that today I'm with you guys. Okay. So, firstly, I would like to ask all of you one thing, that how self respect is related to self esteem and how self esteem is related to ego. I want one candidate to, come forward and tell me about that, what they think. So, anyone who would like to say what they feel, that how it's related, like anything, whatever comes to your mind. After that, we will start.
Okay, so
Okay, so
self-respect.
okay, Manya.
Aditi, अच्छा.
Okay, Manya, yeah,
Yeah.
Manya.
So, self-respect and self-esteem, first of all, they both are positive. Self-respect is something that like real like tells us that we are of worth, and actually it actually builds confidence in ourselves. And self-esteem is our opinion about ourselves, as far as I know, that it is our opinion about ourselves and how are we how our abilities and strengths and weaknesses. So sorry for the wrong pronunciation. So that is self-esteem, and self-respect is like they both are positive, but they both are different also. Like self-respect gives us confidence, and they gives us they give us our self-worth, and self-esteem is our opinion about ourself, our abilities or weaknesses.
Okay, nice. So anyone else will tell me that how self-esteem is related to ego? Like
Yes,
how?
I will tell me. I will tell you. So excess of self-esteem, like overconfidence is there, and over like thinking like I am the superior and I can do everything. That is when self-esteem turns into ego, like excess of self-esteem.
Yeah. Okay. So that's nice that I think that both of you have answered it correctly. Earlier, what was happening, like everyone was saying self-respect, self-esteem, ego. So what's the difference between self-respect and self-esteem is that in self-respect, we give respect to ourselves. We value ourselves. Then it's called that we respect ourselves only. And in self-esteem, what happens is that we are very much clear that on what we are appreciating ourselves. Like we are, if we are good at something, like any skill or any ability, like I'm very good at playing football or I'm very good at swimming, then we appreciate ourselves for that. So we are having self-esteem that yes, I am good at that, and we appreciate ourselves that yeah, I am the best. No, it should be like I am good at it. But when that turns into ego, when our level of self-esteem increases or it goes beyond the limit, our giving importance to our own self goes beyond the limit, it's called ego. Like earlier, when we are facing self-esteem, we are like, we appreciate that we are good at swimming. But when it changes into ego, then we think that we are best at swimming. No one can be as best as we are. So that's the difference between self esteem and ego. Now, when it comes to self respect, self in it in itself means self, means I. If I will respect myself, then only I can respect others. If I will respect myself, then only others will respect me. हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है, क्या पढ़ा है कि दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करो. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? इसका मतलब यही होता है that if like before giving respect to others, respect to your own self. When you will respect yourself, then only others will also respect you, and then only you can also respect others. Over here, everyone is like, yeah, Aditi. So her name was Aditi. Yeah. Aditi said that if she will feel that her respect is in danger, or her boss has said that, you are not doing right, or is criticizing her, she will resign. Like, that's not called self respect. When we are saying that self respect, we are very much dignified. We do things in a dignified manner. If you will have self respect, you will be like, I will prove him wrong, that he is saying wrong. I will do my best. I will correct that thing. I'll come in front of him. I'll face him, and then I will say, Sir, I was right. I did my thing the best. Self respect in itself means being honored and dignified in a way. If you are giving resignation, that shows your ego, that he is correcting you, he is criticizing you because you did something wrong, and you're showing your ego and giving resignation. So that's where you went wrong, that I'll say. And Achal, sorry that at that time I interrupted you. I interrupted you because I mean to say that you were saying self-respect from others. Firstly, when you give explanation about self-respect, you have to tell that how you will give yourself self-respect. We started from self only. When it in itself says self-respect, then we say ourself. So you started only from others. Before others, you have to tell about your opinion. So sorry that I interrupted you. And after I explained this, I wanted you to tell something. So I would like Achal to say something. Now, if she has understood anything, then Achal. So is Achal there? I think that she's mute.
Yeah, maybe a network may not be, so you can move to someone else.
Okay. So it's Fatima, right? Fatima, I would like you to tell me that what you explained, what I said just now.
As ma'am, you have said me about self-respect. What is self is my, and if I am respecting myself, me, then I can expect, then I can expecting from the respect from the others. If I am respecting myself, then other will respect me. If I am not respecting myself, then I can't expect the others will respect me. And we know about the self-esteem. Self-esteem is something what we are doing is appreciating myself, and self-esteem related with ego. If I am doing something and appreciate myself, and then I say that I am only do this in a very good manner, and no one can do this in like this. So there is the ego. So, ma'am, I understand these things.
Yeah,
Thank you.
nice, Fatima. Nice. Manya, can you just, give a briefing like what I said? In your
So if we talk about self-respect, then as you said, ma'am, that like self-respect is something that like the word self comes first. So when I give respect to myself, then only I can expect others to give respect to my own self, and then only I can respect others. So that is self-respect. And if we talk about self-esteem, then if we are doing something in a good way, then we are we are aware of our capabilities, that yes, I'm doing this good. But when that thing turns into ego, then how can we identify it that it has turned into ego? Like when we say that we are the best and no one is like us, so that is ego.
Okay, nice, Manya.
Thank you.
So I would also like to mention one point that when we are respecting ourselves, when we have self-respect in ourselves, so we believe in ourselves, then only the other person will also believe us. Like we used to say in our classroom. Okay, I'm giving an example. So if you won't believe in yourself and you will expect your friends to believe you, like something happened in the class, no one knows that who does it. It might be a wrong thing. Okay, if someone is questioning you and you are not clear and you are like not answering it, or you are quiet and you are blabbering कि आप होता है ना रुक रुक के बोल रहे हो. Why? Because you don't believe yourself, and that shows your less self-respect. If you will believe yourself that yeah, I believe myself, I did nothing wrong, then only others people will also believe you. If you won't believe yourself, no one will believe you. That's it's all about. Okay? Yes, sir. Like that's what I can brief them about self-respect.
Okay, so quick feedback, guys, about the session. What was the learning? Yes, Raj, आपकी learning क्या थी आज? कैसा लगा क्लास? आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं, पहला दिन है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
सही लगी सर क्लास, अभी फर्स्ट टाइम थी ना, थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आएगी.
हाँ ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. इसलिए कहा कि आप हिंदी में बताना चाहें तो बोल सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. 3 दिन माफ है. 3 दिन आप हिंदी, इंग्लिश, बांग्ला, उर्दू, तेलुगु कुछ भी बोलिए. 3 दिन के बाद हम लोग सब साउथ इंडियन हो जाते हैं.
बोलूंगा सर, इंग्लिश ही बोलूंगा.
चलिए, ग्रेट, बहुत अच्छी बात है. गुड स्पिरिट. दिस इज सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट और सेल्फ एस्टीम. क्या था ये, राधिका?
So it's like building confidence, I'll say.
No, he said that no, I'm going to speak in English only. What was this? This was self respect, self esteem, or what? या कुछ और था ये?
Self belief. It's not even self respect, so it's self belief.
Oh, so there is a new terminology, which is self belief.
Yes, sir.
Good one. Good one. Yeah. Chalo, great. Yeah, yes, Raj, बोलिए.
ये बोला हूँ सर, अब इंग्लिश बोलूंगा। इसके बाद आज की क्लास फर्स्ट टाइम थी तो सही सही लगी। एक मतलब
कैसा लगा आपको आज का क्लास? क्या समझ में आया है? क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग?
के बारे में
तरीका
बात
कैसा लगा
यस सर।
आपको? तरीका कैसा लगा क्लास का?
सही है सर। इसे ही मतलब एक दूसरे से इंट्रोड्यूस करने से ही सर इंग्लिश थोड़ी अच्छी होगी।
ओके, ठीक है।
जैसे
बोलिए बोलिए
इसे
बोलिए।
थोड़ी बेटर बोलने का आगे प्रॉब्लम थोड़ी दूर होगी सर।
ओके, ठीक है। यस शिवम, व्हाट वाज द गेन फॉर द डे?
Sir, the today's class is very much interactive, and Radhika ma'am give us a very clear demarcation between self-respect, self-esteem, and ego. And frankly, I want to tell that I am not aware of self-esteem. I do not means I'm not able to express it. I am not getting the words what is self-esteem. But after doing this class, I am very much clear about self-esteem, what it is, and before that I was not clear about what is self-esteem. So I learned a lot in this class.
Okay, great. Yes, Lubna, what was the gain for the day?
So today I gained many things. First thing, the respect for myself. In the self-respect, I am only expecting the respect from the others. So today I know first I have to respect for myself. After that, we get the respect from others. And we know about the self-esteem and the ego. We are very confused about the ego and the self-respect. And today I am overcome from that. What is self-esteem and ego? Thank you, sir.
Very good, very good. Yeah, Aditi, what was the gain for the day?
Yes, sir. Deep definition, deep differences about self-esteem, self-respect, and ego. And Radhika ma'am, taught us very clearly.
Okay. Yeah, Achal, what was the gain for the day?
Sir, today I am very clear about self-respect and self-esteem and ego.
Okay. Bhavya?
So to have self-belief, self-confidence, so that we have that courage to respect ourselves, and so the world would respect us. And sir, as Aditi said that there's a deep differences, deeper we got into the differences of the self-respect, esteem, and ego.
Very good, very good. So these clarity will only help us to become a good human being. Yeah, Nisha, what was the gain? आज क्या सीखने को मिला?
Yes, sir. I got many things through Radhika ma'am and other in this time I'm usually differentiate self-respect, self-esteem, and ego. Like self-respect, that is first you respect yourself, and self-esteem, if you will have any qualities like you playing anything, like you any professional things, uh, you and you say ourself, yes, I do it, then it is a self-esteem. And if you ego is like I clarified that if you will have if you will have your self-esteem will high, then you will come ego. So that is the gain for today. And sir, I thanks to class because today I am unwell, but I learned more. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
great, great. Thank you. Yes, Kavita. Okay, no. Okay, कविता, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ पा रही आज. ओके, आज आपका नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है कविता. डोंट वरी, हम थर्सडे को फिर बात करेंगे. यस, मान्या, व्हाट वाज द गेन फॉर द डे?
Sir, I gained like there was a very clear definition in my mind now, like it's there in my mind that the difference between self-respect, self-esteem, and and ego. So that like ma'am like make us understand it very nicely, and like it is very clear now. And I also now I know that self-esteem is something that like when it is higher, then it results in ego. So yes, sir.
Chalo, great. Thank you. Yeah, Radhika, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, sir, I just had a request like from you, like, do we have extra 5 minutes?
Yeah, you can take 3 minutes.
Okay. In 3 minutes, will they be able to say? Okay, so I have a request from everyone. Like everyone has said that, okay, we understood whatever has been taught. So everyone will tell about their self-esteem, like what they appreciate about themselves. Like only one word that we appreciate this thing about us or in us. Like it's going to be super quick. I will start with Shivam. Okay, Shivam. Shivam, we can't
Mike
hear
versus
you.
you.
I will tell about confidence.
Okay. Okay. Now it's Raj. Yugraj.
Yes, ma'am.
आप अपने बारे में क्या अप्रिशिएट करते हैं राज? लाइक आप में क्या कौन सी ऐसी एबिलिटी है, स्किल है जो आपको लगता है जो आप में आउटशाइन करती है, जिसमें आप केपेबल हैं?
Confident ही मैम.
अच्छा,
Confident.
आपकी कॉन्फिडेंस. नाइस. Okay, so we'll go to Fatima. Super quick.
I am polite speaker.
Okay, so you speak politely.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Manya.
Ability to express myself.
Okay, to represent yourself nicely. Okay, now we'll go to Aditi.
Okay, I appreciate my sense of humor.
Okay, nice, interesting. So now it's Achal. What do you appreciate about yourself?
I appreciate my sports.
Okay, so what you're good at it? Like which sports do you think?
Volleyball, badminton, and cricket.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now we'll go to Bhavya. Like Bhavya, what you're good at or you appreciate about yourself?
I appreciate about myself that I'm honest with my work and with everyone. And yeah, that's it. That's the one quality I appreciate about myself.
Nice, honesty. Nisha, what you're good at it or what you think you appreciate?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate because I'm doing painting.
Okay, so you're good at painting. So now today everyone knows that what their self-esteem is and what they're good at it, right? Yes, sir, I'm done with today. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So thank you very much, guys, and all the best for the day, right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.